Okay, today I'm gonna make some mole. So when I buy the 5-pound bag of chicken, I buy in the quarters. I think like 49 cents a pound. So what I do is I put them in baggies, each one, and then after I got all the baggies in, I put them in a big bag and freeze them so whenever I need them. So I'm just going to use just one of these because it's just me by myself. I probably still have left over though. But usually about one of these per person, and if you have left over. So I'll put this in hot water. And I'll put some water in here. Just so I can microwave this, get it hotter. Turn my hot plate on. Three minutes on that water. So it'll heat faster. I'll microwave this too for about 2 minutes. So we'll do that. And I'll show you what I use. So there's different brands of mole. This one's called La Costeña. You can use Doña Maria, it's just as good. I really can't tell the difference. But make sure it says mole paste. There's some that says some other stuff, and it looks just like it. So adobe or something, you know. So make sure it says mole paste or mole. The longest 3 minutes ever. Is it on? No, it's not on. Why is it on? Alexa, turn the hot plate on. See if I got a lighter in here. Process. Get that going. Got a minute on that. I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the chicken, and all you do is use about half of this for two leg quarters. So I'm just gonna use like a quarter of this. So like for 2 leg quarters, you'd use about half of it, and then I'll make some rice. So I keep my clock up here. I don't usually keep it there, I just do it for the video, but just so you can see the time on how long it would take to start from the beginning. 25 seconds. This is getting hot. It's getting hot. 16 seconds. So all it is this and a little bit of consomme. And you just put the consomme to taste, you know. I would say about just a teaspoon for half of this. A full teaspoon for half of this. So I'll probably be using a quarter, so I'll be doing less. So I put the boiling water in here. I put this just so it can heat up faster. 2 minutes. You know, making some rice with that. Little splash on there. So I'll probably be using about half a cup. Well, 2/3 of a cup. And that's just a small meal. That'd probably be for 2 people. So you can multiply if you need. Yeah, this is for like 2 people. 2 meals. That's what I'm just making for. I guess I should have made more. Might as well make more, huh? We'll do the other 1/3 of the cup. So it'll be a whole cup of rice. Does it look like too little bit? There you go. That might have left over for sure. Okay, now I put this to boil here. Looks like it's going to need a little bit more water to cover it up. It's got to be all the way covered, the chicken. Just keep stirring it until it browns. And the last time I made rice, I didn't use any of this cumin seed, but watch. Cumin seed is real good, and it just does, you don't have to put a whole bunch of it into it. Just a dash, just for taste. Let's see if I got some here. Let me show you. Yeah, here it is. On the rice, just a few dashes, maybe 2 or 3. Depends how much come out of there, but you use very little. This is just for to taste it. You don't want to put too much of that. This is almost getting toasted here. Just keep stirring it, keep the sides off until they all get toasted, because some of them end up looking like a little bit clear. Okay, here it is. It's getting toasted quick. Better turn on my fan, otherwise I'm going to set my smoke alarm. See, that chicken's already starting to get hot. So I'm heating up some more, because that chicken needs to be covered all the way. Like I said, it's just like one quarter leg of chicken per person, and that would be even probably too much. But it's better to have left over than not enough. Oh, it looks like one area of this pan is getting hotter than the other. Keep stirring it. And then add some water. And if you wanted to speed up this process, you could have added hot water from the microwave. Let me get the spoon out here. I don't need the spoon anymore. And that chicken. Add the more of the hot water. Okay, it's starting to float there, so it'll cover it. You can tell there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video until the chicken's done or the rice is done, one of the two, but the rice will probably be done faster. So it's 5 minutes to 5. So we'll go ahead and pause it there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to occasionally stir this, maybe every 5 minutes or so, just so it doesn't stick to the bottom. Oh, and I might as well add this teaspoon of this. About that much for 1 cup of rice. And like I said, the cumin got pretty big holes, so watch. I guess just so you could see how much I'm doing, about 3 dashes or something. Just so you can see how much it is. I usually just pour it on top of the thing, but this just so you can see how much I put it. About that much. About 4 dashes. Stir it up a little bit. And we'll let that chicken boil, and we'll let this dry up a little bit. Like I said, I'll be stirring that about every 4 or 5 minutes. And I'll come back. Okay, it's been good about 5 minutes. It's still got a ways to go, but I just forgot to tell you to add a teaspoon of salt to the chicken over here. Not too much because when you add it to the mole, you're going to use the same juice as you use the chicken from it. You don't want that to be too salty, and it'll make your mole too salty. So just like 1 teaspoon of salt on that chicken while it boils. Okay, about 15 minutes has gone by, or 20, and I've only stirred this once. So you don't really want to stir that too much because it will get mushy. And the water almost dried up, so it looks like it's almost ready. This still got a way to go though. I'll probably cover that. Cover that up, and I'll let, I said this is just about dry. I'll go ahead and turn that off. So that's probably ready there. And this, I'll wait another 15 minutes or so, I'll be back. I won't do anything to it, don't stir it, don't nothing. You might need to add water to it. If you do, add boiling water, microwave a cup of water if you need to, just running low on water, but looks like mine is pretty good. I'll show it to you real quick. It's all covered up, so I'm good so far. I'm going to wait another 15 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, so if you can look at the clock here, it's been boiling for about 45 minutes. Probably should be good there. longer you boil, the softer it gets. But I think 45 minutes is good on this one. Yeah, it's all the way cooked too. Put that on a plate here. And we're gonna desmenuzar that later. I guess I could just tear it apart a little bit just so it can cool down faster. Yeah, it's cooked all the way through. Okay. So I just did this so it could cool faster. And I like to use this pan. You can use another pan, but I'm going to use the same one because I just like that pan. So I'll put that rice in here. Like I said, you could just use another pan if you want. It's just me because I like this pan. It's thicker and it doesn't burn as quick. So I'll save this rice here. And I don't have to use soap on this. It's just, I'm going to be using excuse me. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to use some of this caldo from the chicken. So I'll guess about, that's one cup. And 2 cups with, they're not all full, they're about 3/4 full. Should be good. And then I add this mole to it. And I did put this on high, so you know. So for just 1 leg quarter, I'll probably use, let's see here, that's 1 teaspoon. Probably about 1/3 of this. Another teaspoon there. So I'm using about 1/3 of this cup here. Now you can't see through the thing. See if you can see it now. So use about 1/3 of this. What you do is you're gonna break up this mole. If you can see it there. It's a little bit clumpy here. You got to break up the clumps. On the heat, you don't have to break them up right away because the heat is going to start breaking it down by itself. So you're just stirring it. You're not going 100% effort trying to break it all up right away. But like I said, once it starts getting hot, it starts melting. So I'm just speeding up the process by breaking them up into a little bit smaller pieces. And then you add some consomme, and it'll be about a teaspoon of that too. And you can use either one. I'll use this one since I got more of it. don't see any clumps. It's gonna be just like a paste. It's not gonna be not one clump on there. It's all gonna be one consistency. There's probably enough sauce for 2 chicken leg quarters. Should have made 2 of them left over. Anyways, once you got the chicken here, you start tearing it up into little pieces. And not tiny pieces, just good sized pieces. That's good down there. And you can throw away the skin if you want, or put it in there. I like the skin, so I keep it. If it's too hot, you can still wait a little bit longer. Anyway, keep stirring this. Oh, my spoon got hot. Cool it down a little bit, the handle got hot. So just keep stirring it. And you'll notice it's starting to break up on easier since it's hotter. Just squeeze it in there and break it up. Because then the heat's gonna tear it up. Make it one consistency. And instead of the soup from here, the caldo from here, to add here, you know, in case you forget, you could always just add water to this instead of the caldo. I just like it because it tastes better with the soup. See that? Table here. So I can start adding this on there. Let me show you what it looks like and the consistency of this. So there's no more clumps. No clumps, it's all one consistency, one shape. And I can probably turn this off already. Turn that off. Just whatever the plate is on there, hot. Start adding the chicken to it. And it looks like it's still bubbling because the hot plate there is still hot. We just finished breaking up that chicken. I used both hands. Yeah, that was enough sauce. Probably for about 2 chicken leg quarters, maybe even 3. it's time to serve this. And mole with rice. And you can eat it with flour tortillas or corn tortillas, whichever you prefer. So, heat up some tortillas and... All right, man. That's it. Bye.